After years of searching, the fate of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 remained a painful, unresolved mystery. The official search, after combing through vast stretches of the Indian Ocean, was suspended. No wreckage, no answers, just a deep sense of loss. This unprecedented effort became the most expensive search in aviation history. Australia and Malaysia jointly shouldered a cost that spiraled to somewhere between $135 and $160 million. Fleets of advanced ships, submarines, and aircraft scanned the waves and the abyss below, but the ocean kept its secrets. Finally, on January 17, 2017, after nearly 3 years of relentless effort, the official search was formally called off. The ships returned to port, leaving behind a silent, empty stretch of sea. For the families of the 239 souls on board, it was a devastating blow, a door closing on the hope of finding their loved ones. But what if I told you the search didn't fail? Well, it didn't find the plane. It stumbled upon something else entirely. Something that would change our understanding of the planet forever. As the search vessels meticulously scanned the seabed with advanced sonar equipment, they weren't just looking for debris. They were painting a picture of a world no human had ever seen before. In their desperate hunt for a lost aircraft, they accidentally created the most detailed map of a deep ocean floor in history. Before this, our maps of this remote part of the Indian Ocean were blurry, based on low-resolution satellite data. We knew less about this patch of our own planet's seabed than we did about the surface of Mars. The search changed all that. Scientists and oceanographers were given a treasure trove of data, mapping over 200,000 square kilometers of deep ocean floor. This wasn't just a rough sketch. It was an ultra-high-definition portrait of the abyss. The resolution of these new maps was astonishing, reaching up to 10 centimeters in some areas. Imagine being able to see an object the size of a dinner plate from miles above the water's surface. That's the level of detail we're talking about. For the first time, an immense, previously unknown landscape was revealed. The data transformed our understanding of this hidden realm, turning a blurry, featureless void into a complex and dynamic world. To put this achievement into perspective, consider parts of this newly mapped seafloor are now rendered more clearly than significant portions of the Moon, Mars, and even Venus. We've sent rovers to other planets and probes to the far reaches of the solar system, yet vast parts of our own ocean floor remained a bigger mystery. The MH370 search inadvertently prioritized exploring our own backyard, and the results were breathtaking. It was a stark reminder of how much of Earth remains unexplored, a final frontier right here at home. This unprecedented mapping effort essentially gave us a new continent to study, filled with geological wonders that had been hidden from human eyes since the dawn of time. And what they found down there was nothing short of shocking. The sonar images revealed a dramatic and violent landscape that defied all previous assumptions. They discovered towering underwater volcanoes that had never erupted into the ocean's surface. They found evidence of giant, ancient landslides, where entire mountainsides of sediment had collapsed and cascaded into the deep. There were colossal cliffs, taller than the world's most famous skyscrapers, and deep, winding canyons, carved by powerful underwater currents. It was like discovering a lost world. These features provided geologists with invaluable insights into the forces that shape our planet, from tectonic plate movements to submarine volcanism. The search for a tragedy had uncovered a geological wonderland. But the discoveries weren't just about understanding the past. They pointed directly toward the future. This highly detailed data has immense economic implications. The maps reveal geological formations that are often associated with valuable natural resources. Governments and corporations are now studying this data for clues that could help unlock future reserves of oil and natural gas trapped deep beneath the seabed. Furthermore, the maps highlighted areas rich in polymetallic nodule small, potato-sized rocks scattered across the abyssal plains. These nodules are packed with commercially valuable minerals like manganese, nickel, cobalt, and copper, all of which are critical components for modern technology, from smartphones to electric vehicle batteries. The MH370 data may very well be a roadmap to the resources that will power the next century. The legacy of this search, therefore, extends far beyond the initial tragic event. Recognizing its immense scientific value, the data collected during the search was made public. It was uploaded to a global digital archive, accessible to scientists, researchers, and students all around the world. Oceanographers are now poring over this information, using it to refine their models of ocean currents, understand marine ecosystems, and study the long-term effects of climate change. Geologists are using it to better understand earthquake and tsunami risks. This incredible data set has become a cornerstone for a new generation of deep-sea exploration, allowing science to advance in ways that would have been impossible just a few years ago. The search for one plane is now helping us explore and protect the entire planet. And now, the story takes another turn. The search is not over. A new effort, led by the private exploration company, Ocean Infinity, is poised to begin, armed with even more advanced technology, a fleet of autonomous underwater vehicles, and the invaluable data from the first search. They are heading back to the southern Indian Ocean. They believe they can succeed where others could not. There is a new search area, new technology,